We're back on our channel, Home Buying in Colorado. I'm Nicole Goyette, and I am a loan originator who helps people get mortgages for a home purchase.
And my name is Danielle Harvey. I'm a realtor with Coldwell Banker Realty.
In a previous video, we took a deep dive on earnest money, and earnest money is something that can be negotiated as part of a purchase offer. And so that leads us to the more general topic of what can be negotiated as someone is considering an offer on a home. And so, Danielle, beyond purchase price, what can be negotiated?
Pretty much everything. And I say
The
that
Wild West.
but I say that half jokingly but half serious. Pretty much everything within a real estate contract is up for negotiation. So do you love certain items in the home? Can be negotiated, although a value needs to be assigned to them and it needs to be addressed with your lender. And also things such as if you don't like the flooring, you can request that flooring gets repaired before you move in. So there's things that can be negotiated all throughout the contract.
And as well, from the lending side, there are terms that can be negotiated that help with the financial security of the person buying the house. So lots to discuss with your real estate professionals.
Yes.
What specifically are topics that a buyer and seller can negotiate with one another versus a buyer and the agent who's representing them?
So a buyer can negotiate with the seller through their offer. Things such as, I would be willing to pay full price for this house, but I want you to provide me, like I said earlier, like a flooring allowance to change out the flooring. Or I want you to pay for my closing costs. Or I will pay full price, but I want you to provide me with some money to buy down my interest rate with my lender. Things that a buyer can then negotiate with their agent beyond just them throwing in some of their commission to the contract would be things like maybe their agent would be willing to purchase like a home warranty, which would cover the seller during the listing period and then the buyer for perhaps like a year out from closing. So,
yeah, great. And what are some items that tend to stand out to a seller so that it makes a buyer's offer more competitive?
Buyers beyond purchase price or being at or above purchase price, the things that stand out to a buyer are stand out to a seller rather are things like a quick closing, allowing them to have a post-closing occupancy, allowing them to pick the date and the time and the location of where the closing occurs, and things like that. And also earnest money. We had talked about that in a previous video, but making earnest money non-refundable from the get-go is very appealing to sellers.
And so in general, lots to be negotiated, lots of conversations to be had, and no two transactions are the same. So working with a team of professionals who you really know, like, and trust is very important. That's it for now. We'll see you next time.
Thanks so much.